Alright guys, this is the first stage, Veil of the Surreal. This has 4 rounds. This is going to be the first round here. You see that I always try to start things off by laying down my ground dots on the portals. The portals are where the enemies are going to spawn. Try to keep my ground dots up at all times. Keep making sure to keep my shield up when it expires. 3 spawns. Mini boss is right there, it's the Daedroth. They have added a new mechanic to the Daedroth. I killed it too fast for you to see it, but basically what happens is he rears his head back and basically breathes a fireball at you. If you see him rear his head back, be prepared to block or dodge roll past it. That is the special mechanic for this arena. Basically a red AoE that chases you down. If you remember in Wayrest Sewers 1, Investigator Garon, it's basically the same effect here. Circle is pretty easy to avoid, you just gotta keep kiting around. Mini boss for this stage spawns right here. Bone Colossus. This first stage here is more of a kind of temperature gauge, so to speak, of how you will do in the rest of the arena. If you're having difficulty on this stage, you're dying, or you seem to have sustain issues, the enemies seem to be dying fast enough, you're going to want to reconsider whether you want to continue the Maelstrom Arena. Just because this stage is very easy. The mechanics are not difficult, the enemies are easy, even the final boss is very simple. So if you're having difficulty here and you need to use sigils or something, I would recommend deciding whether or not you want to continue, because you are going to have a difficult time if you're having a difficult time on the first stage. That was the end of the third round, so the final boss is going to spawn. He spawns right here. Again, lay down my dots. General rule of thumb I use, I tell people, is if you cannot clear this boss within 2 teleports, your DPS is not high enough. You're going to need to get higher DPS in order to clear Maelstrom Arena. So that is the first stage here. Again, this is a testing round. If you can't clear the stage easily, I would highly recommend going back, redoing your build, relooking your strategy, because you won't have a good time with the rest of the arena. Going to move on to the second stage.